It's good to be here back in Kibera. At the moment, we're in a place called Olympic, which is one of the sub-districts of Kibera, and we are at our newish base called the Hub. And I want to introduce you to my friend Mark, who's going to tell us a little bit about it. Mark, you've been here at the Hub for how long now?
Yeah, at the hub we've been for about 2 years now. Yeah,
And
and
how's it gone? Firstly, how did you choose this place?
okay. We were looking for an area whereby we can conduct some of our projects and also do the interactions with the community members in a more peaceful and effective manner. So that's how we got here, because initially we used to have a small room back in the slums, but it wasn't so effective
So was
because
that a permanent place, or was that a place that moved each time?
it wasn't a permanent place because it was more of a rental room,
Hmm.
so it didn't have a tenant at that moment. So we kind of requested the landlord, but we were paying for it to be using the area there, but it was a bit noisy, and yeah, we couldn't do our operations there.
So what difference has this place made to you, being able to have a permanent place to work and to
uh,
meet?
this place is really a big blessing to us because we get to conduct various projects or programs in a day. From we can plan for something in the morning until evening there, knowing in mind that there will be no interference, knowing in mind that the movements are limited, so we get to concentrate on a certain group at a time, and that gives us somehow a peace of mind and make us to be more professional and do some follow up with the progress of our programs.
So could you have be doing the activities that you're doing now if you didn't have this place?
Not at all, not at all. Because when we talk of, we are doing various activities, and we have the restoration program. Of course, we were doing it, but it wasn't so effective because we bring some of the boys and girls who are addicted to drugs and other addictions in the slum. When they come here, the change of environment gives them peace in the first place. And when we enter into the normal programs that we have, they just feel the difference, and the hope is really there in them. They believe in ourselves as leaders and as an organization, and they believe where we are going because of this place. So yeah, it's a big blessing to us. And we sometimes we also have the feeding program.
Yes.
It has been really difficult to do it in anywhere in the slum
Mm.
because sometimes people come from nowhere, and of course that need is really there, so it's kind of difficult to limit who you are going to serve, who you are not going to serve, because we can't serve everyone at a go. So bringing a number here, it really help us to minister to them, to encourage them, and it gives us that humble time, and we do it without fear, because in the slum you are doing it but you are checking around who is
Yes.
around you, who is coming. So this place is really a huge blessing to us, and yeah, we thank God for it. Sometimes we also have time, even though we are not with people, we have time to like follow up with our programs. So sometimes we come and sit down, have our own meetings, like assess ourselves, what we did yesterday, how effective was it. So it has given us room to do lots of things at any given time.
So it sounds like it's fairly busy. Is it in operation 7 days a week, just about?
Yeah, honestly speaking, it is it is always operating. We can say from Monday to Monday sometimes, because sometimes on Sunday we are here. On Saturday, after the trainings, some of us come here. So this place is always busy. It is always busy. Sometimes we have one-on-one sessions with some guys who are maybe requested to meet with any of us at any given time. So this place is always busy.
Obviously, we're getting experience of it being a very busy place. We've had 2 or 3 days of training with, I don't know, 60, 70 people a day. Is that roughly about right?
Yeah, yeah. We have
So lots of comings and goings. So I'm curious to know, what do the neighbours think of what you're doing, or do they even know what you're doing? Have you had an influence on the people around here in Olympic?
we are well known in the community, in the slum, I can say. because we grew up. I can say we are impacting. We have contact with the young, the middle age, and the elders as well because of the various programs we do in the community. We can talk of the football program that we do, and that kind of help us to interact with the young, and not only our players but players from other teams. We can talk of the feeding program, which during the COVID we were doing it on a weekly
Yes,
basis.
yes.
So that kind of made us to interact with so many people in the community, and most of them were asking like, where can we find you guys? Where are you located? At that during those days we didn't have a place like this, so it was a bit difficult to direct them somewhere. But immediately we moved here, and they were asking, we see you moving in and out. So
Yes.
does it mean that you have an office here? And we tell them yes.
Yeah.
So they are eager, and they know like any day, anytime something can come, a program will come up, and they are always asking whenever they see us coming in. So yeah.
So lots of things going on here, and knowing how I know you, you've usually got something that you're planning ahead. Is there anything that you are particularly planning for, or any ideas that you've got for this place in your mind?
Yes, it's not bad to be a dreamer.
No, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, so there are lots of plans in place, to be honest. Um, because as I say, our objective is really like we are not here like we are in an estate like we are locked. No, our objective is to bring the society, to bring them from their houses, and just to bring people from out there and bring them here, or maybe to take what we do here and take it there. So number one, we are thinking of business projects. Number two, we are thinking of completing this area because it used to be like it is still a rental. We still have some guys who are still living here, but you're trusting God like maybe to put a shed here so that during our programs, like now you can see it's raining.
Yes,
Yeah, so sometimes it's
lightly,
yeah,
fortunately.
oh yeah, lightly. So we like to put a permanent shed so that whenever we have any kind of program, we are not squeezed in a room inside because the space there it's a bit big. And then there are many business ideas that we can do within this place here, which will create employment opportunities. Yeah.
Mark, it's always a pleasure to talk to you. We look forward to seeing some of these ideas in action, and watch this space, I say. Thank you very much for all that you do.
Thank you so much, the new community team and the NCK team. You've been such a blessing to us. We've been together for years, and to be honest, your fruits are evident over the years. And you bring up leadership in us, and we have the confidence through you guys. As we were growing up, we never thought, we never imagined, we never imagine that we'll be here doing such like things. So we do appreciate your encouragement
Brilliant.
all the time. We do appreciate your support. We do appreciate your prayers. So we pray that we will keep serving together, and we know together there is nothing which is impossible. So we know even the plans that we have, we know they are going to be achieved sooner or later.
Brilliant. I'll make sure that's passed back to the supporters. I think you've already done that. Thanks, Mark.
Oh, wow. Thank you. And thank you so much to the team which is supporting behind the scenes.
Thank you.
Thank you.